What did I think of the book? Man, you have to ask me a real question. I love that book. I'm all about it. The future of education is storytelling. Love the book. It's great. Just great.
I thought the book was good, but then, no, actually, no, I think that the book was terrible. The writing was just like, I mean, I could have written that book when I was 13. Like, it was so childish, and yeah, I think the book could have been done way better.
I really liked the book. I thought the book was really entertaining, and there was a lot of tension that made me want to continue reading the book or listening to it because I had it on Audible. So, yeah.
Bro, did you read the part where she tried to kiss him?
No, I got to like chapter 5 and I stopped. I got bored.
So you haven't finished reading the book?
No, I read chapter 8 like you guys told me to, but I didn't.
I didn't really read that much of the book. I mean, I read like all of chapter 8 last night, and I got through chapter 5, but it just wasn't interesting enough to me.
I thought the storytelling component to the book was the thing that helped me understand the basic principles of entrepreneurship in an easy to understand and memorable way. Like if I was just reading this stuff in a textbook, I would have forgotten all of it. But when you hang it on a story, it's just easier for it to make sense. And it was also a great story. It's a good book.
The storytelling was actually one of the parts of the book that I liked. I guess like it was easy to learn about entrepreneurship, but then again, I kind of felt like it was condescending. It was like they were trying to make like us children understand this complex theories about entrepreneurship with the book. I mean, I could have just, I don't know, just read it in a textbook.
I really liked that it was a storytelling book because it made me connect with it, and I kind of put myself in those poker games and into Sam's shoes, and yeah.
The story is weak as fuck, man. I mean, I know I only got like a minority of the way through the book, but it's like really, really obvious that they're trying to take a textbook and make it into a novel, and then they're just like, here, let's bold some shit so that you know what we're talking about here. And I don't know, when I read chapter 8 last night, I was thinking to myself, like, when are these guys gonna fuck?
Sam and Owen had a really interesting relationship. A lot of tension there. It made it spicy.
See, Sam and Owen's relationship was complete and utter bullshit. Like, if it was real life, Sam and Owen would have actually hooked up. There's no way Sam and Owen would have just... That's what made it so fake. Like, Sam and Owen should have gone somewhere. And I know, like, Lisa got pregnant, but, like, before that, like, Sam and Owen definitely should have hooked up. And that would have made it the story way more interesting.
I don't really know who Lisa is.
I love Sam and Owen so much, I even did a hashtag. Samoan. Samoan.
I feel like it was kind of forced. It feels like there's like a lot of tension. Like there's so much tension you could just cut it with a knife. Like when's he gonna cut that cake with a knife?
The poker scenes in the book I thought were good because poker is a good metaphor for entrepreneurship, but I'm really not that familiar with poker. I've maybe actually played Texas Hold'em twice in my life, and I don't know what do they call it? The flopper is? I don't know what that stuff is.
To be honest, the poker scenes, they went over my head. I had no idea what was happening. Half of the time I was reading about blinds. I was like, big blinds, small blinds, river cards. I had no idea what was happening. But it was interesting. I watched a few YouTube videos to kind of understand what poker is. I was still confused, but I guess some people are interested in poker.
I liked it. I grew up with like my whole family playing poker at home, so I kind of understood it. I didn't fully understand everything, but like I understood when they were talking about specific phrases, so I kind of enjoyed it.
Yeah, the problem is like I don't really know poker that well, so I feel like it just goes like right over my head. Like I get there's cards, there's chips, you go all in, all that.
I liked it. Especially liked how they bolded everything too. Helped keep straight in my mind.
Yeah, it really, really did help that they had sections bolded out, for dummies. It's like entrepreneurship for dummies. So I was just like, okay, put your customer and their needs and problems first, and then you come up with your thing. You don't want to have your visionary thing that you try to push on your customers. You just gotta see a need, fill a need, that kind of thing. So I feel like I learned a little bit, but it was kind of bare bones.